All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praises and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rukakadash. All right. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, starting off with Apostle Tahar and on down. Double honors to our elder Yabakal as well. Hey, shalom to all you brothers that are preaching this truth in all four corners of the earth. May Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai be with you, brothers. Hey, the water Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai for the Holy Spirit. All right, that's been placed upon me to teach you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans that you are the biblical Hebrew Israelites, okay? And through the Spirit, brothers and sisters, I'm gonna get straight into it. You know, this lesson was sparked by brothers through the Spirit. I was watching brothers, and they was getting on Esau, man, and you know, the Spirit was having, man, hey, talk about Edom, you know. And they was mentioning vocab, okay, all right, and that, hey man, that shit even hey, vocab, you gave me a lesson through the Spirit, all right, and you know, hey y'all, by I don't know if brothers, you know, newcomers, you don't know vocab. If you don't know about vocab, he's a Christian apologetic or whatever, the apologetic-nistic, what the fuck, I don't know what the fuck. They be coming up with some crazy shit now, man. But anyways, he's pretty much a Christian. He's an Edomite, and he goes around to brothers' camps, and he pretty much scoffs and scorns. He knows who he is. He knows who we are as a people. We brothers know he's an agent. Okay, his name is Vocab Malone, and you know the brothers were speaking on him, and you know, right when they were speaking on him, like, I gotta, like, man, okay. He says Esau was done away with already, Edom. Okay, so the Spirit, you know, it's just sparked. Make a lesson on Esau still being around. He's not done away with. I promise y'all, that's like, bam. That's the thought that came into my mind through the Spirit. Like, bam, speak on Esau still being around. All right, because vocab says, you know, and other people, other priests and preachers and you know whatnot. All right, GOCC, that another camp, bunch of bug outs. They believe mermaids is real, and okay, they're into the book of Enoch and Esau can be saved. And man, what are you reading, man? That book of Enoch got, man, stay, brothers and sisters, through the Spirit, stay away from that fucking book, man. The book of Enoch, man. It's got all these Catholics bugged the fuck out, man. Okay, but through the Spirit, you know, I'm gonna get into it. All right, you know, I don't know. I'm gonna name this lesson. You know, through the Spirit, it might be Esau is Edom equals the so-called white man or something like that. You know, that's kind of what popped in my head earlier. But anyways, through the Spirit, I'm gonna start at, so through the Spirit, you know, I'm just gonna speak on it. So they say Esau's done away with. So Obadiah and Isaiah 64. Okay. Second Esdras, Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. So if Esau's the end of the world, the age of the last nation to rule other than the Israelites, okay, the last heathen nation to rule on the planet Earth before us as a people, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, rule the earth for an everlasting kingdom, never to end, never ending. Okay, so why does it say Esau is the end of the world? Okay, why does Isaiah 63 talk about who is this that coming from Edom? Okay, the Lord coming from Edom. Why is the Lord coming from Edom? Why when he comes back? Because this is prophecy, man. This is not the Lord when he was in the time of the Romans, okay? When Yahushua was in the time of the Romans, okay? Was he going after Edom? Was his garments dyed in wine, like he tried in the wine press? Meaning he got busy? You know what I'm talking about? Well, what is this talking about? Well, it's talking about when the Lord come back and his judgment for Esau, for Edom. And likewise, when you read the book of Obadiah, okay, the book of Obadiah literally says, in the first verse, let's get into it, all right, through the Spirit. It's the book of Obadiah, all right, only one chapter. It's only one chapter for Esau, all right, and verse 1 pretty much is 21 verses, okay. So verse 1, the vision of Obadiah, thus said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai God concerning Edom. You see, concerning Esau, Edom, because Esau is Edom, okay. All right, now let's keep reading. We have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise against. Let's rise up, Salakia, against her in battle. Okay, that's right. All right, I'm gonna keep reading through the Spirit. Give you understanding. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Okay, where thou art greatly despised. Okay, so you are less than the other nations, Esau. God made you less than the other nations. How much more than us? Okay, you're like spittle. Okay, Second Ezra says that about the rest of the nations. How much more you? Okay, all right. So you are greatly despised. All these nations, they're only rocking with you because you got the blessing, which is the sword. But now they got the sword and they're turning their back on you. Okay, and that's the Spirit, because it literally mentions it, man. Okay, in the scriptures. All right. We have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Okay, so these nations, they're rolling with you only because you got the power, man. But now, hey, the tables are turning on you, Esau. All right. Verse 3, the pride of thine heart, meaning your mind, the heart, okay, have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks. That's right, because the word Caucasian means cave dweller. And when you look up Mount Seir, okay, modern day Jordan, and you look at them caves, the architecture of it, the big giant pillar, the beams, the pillars, I think they're called, or something like that, Salakia. If I'm mispronouncing them, all right, that same architecture that's in modern day Jordan, Mount Seir. You can Google it. You're gonna find it in downtown LA, okay, in your capital, the White House, Congress, okay, that Roman architecture. Okay, why do they build like this here in America, and there's buildings like that too in Italy, in Rome? Because they go back to Edom. They're really Edomites. They're Esau. Okay, that's why you're gonna find that architecture. If you Google modern day Jordan, which is Mount Petra, you're gonna find architecture, all right, that's the same as here in America. And they were dwelling in caves, Caucasian cave dwellers. Okay, you can do your research on that, man. Okay, they're not white, they're Edomites. Okay, and they like to dwell in the cliffs of the rocks. Okay, all right. And notice that they build high. Okay, of course you got China and all these other nations that build high now, but who started that? Who followed? They just followed. Okay, why? Because they're under the rulership of the so-called white man. Okay, he's ruling the Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay, Esau, he rules the earth. Okay, so that's why he builds high, because it reminds of the caves. All right, like I said, you can do your own research. All right, hey, you want to be a dummy? Go ahead. All right, keep learning that bullshit history they learned you in class and in your schools. Okay, a little message for you dummies. Break the word up history. Okay, it's two. His story. Okay, his story. His story. All right, just kind of Make sense of it. All right. It's only one S, obviously, but just think about it. You know, he's telling you his story, his way of manipulating you and telling you that he's not Esau, okay, and that you guys are not Israelites, that you guys are just Gentiles, okay. So reading on, and that the pride of thy heart have deceived thee. That's right. Your pride, you Esau, okay, the prideful, like the military, the Marines, the few, the proud, the Marines, okay. This is straight up Esau. He's gonna explain and the way he is. Thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks, like I just explained, whose habitation is high. You see, he likes to build high rises, 100 stories high. You know what I'm saying? Okay, just Google modern day Jordan or Mount Seir. Okay, that said in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Yeah. So now that he conquered us, and he's got this mighty military. Okay, he conquered the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. He conquered the world. He took over. He's got military bases all over the earth. Okay, he's got satellite stations. Okay, by the way, them Russians are Edomites too. Okay, them Ukrainians are Edomites. The Germans, they're all the same Edomites, just speaking different languages and taking everybody's nationality, their inheritance. Man, Esau, if you watch Esau's Christian movies, Esau's everybody, man. Esau's the Egyptians, he's the Romans, which he's not really from that land of that part of the land. He's from Mount Seir. Okay, modern day Jordan. That's his dwelling place. Okay? Alright, so Esau, he paints himself as being everybody. Shit, give it 100 years, like brothers like to say, 200. Hey, Esau will tell you Michael Jordan was a so-called white man. Just give it some time, man. It's called iconoclasm. Do your research on iconoclasm. You're gonna see what he did. Okay? Alright? And he thinks, who shall bring him down to the ground? I mean, who can take him down? Now that he's got all this military, he thinks in his heart, who can bring him down? That's why the Lord said, thy pride of thy heart has deceived thee. And Esau in his mind thinks he can't be taken down no more. That he's the man. Is this the man? The earth tremble? Well, yeah, you that man. Is this you that weak ass devil? Alright, without your guns, your tanks and your drones, like a bunch of fucking cowards, one-on-one combat, you ain't nothing. Alright? That's why Israel is the best at everything. The best boxers. The best at everything, man. And hey, McGregor is an Israelite. Okay? Don't go there, Esau. Okay? He's an Israelite, a foreigner, what you call a Gentile state of mind, Israel. The Gentiles, when you read about that's a Gentile. And the Israelite, but he's an Israelite through the Spirit. Okay? Not a spiritual Israelite, but through the Spirit. Alright? The Spirit bear witness with my spirit that we are the children of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay? Alright? Now reading on. Verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle. Alright? And what is America's? What do you see in the behind the coin? An eagle. That's his symbol. Alright? You go to the Romans. An eagle. Even in Mexico, that's not our flag. Them Spaniards give us all that bullshit. Okay? We're not Mexican. You are from the tribe of Issachar. You so-called Mexicans, okay? Alright? And the eagle is Esau's symbol. Alright? The Lord said that. Alright? He's saying it right here. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars. Yeah, you set your nest among the stars. Your satellites. Okay? Trying to keep an eye on everybody. Okay? Thence will I bring thee down, said the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. When you went up there and you started trying to be the Most High and dwell in the heavens, instead of sitting your ass home, just chilling, you wanted to be like the Most High. That's what that's what you said. Okay? You said that. Okay? If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? would they not have stolen till they have enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? Yeah, you're just a fucking thief, Esau. Pretty much. Because when you're growing grapes, when you have a farm and you have food, okay, this is what I'm explaining to you. You leave something for the poor. You don't just pick all the grapes. You leave something for people that don't have nothing to eat. They can come and take it and eat and sustain themselves. But Esau's such a greedy bastard, like over here in Bakersfield. Try to go do that. They're gonna pull out a shotgun on your ass, a fucking AK or something. Talking about you pick that. you pick that. You go pick that tomato. I'm gonna put a hole in you. You wetback or some shit. You know. That's how Esau gets down. Okay, you got the dogs ready to bite your ass. Okay, he's a greedy bastard. All right, you steal, you kill. That's Esau's memo. He's the red horse. He's the pale horse. He's the black horse. Okay, and Yahushua is the white horse. Okay, Esau. Verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. That's right, these other nations. Okay, ultimately America is gonna they're all gonna shoot. Even Esau is gonna shoot missiles on Esau, and the rest of the nations are gonna shoot missiles on Esau. Okay, here to America, Babylon the Great, the main dwelling place of the Edomites, because they conquered this place and they live in the nicest areas like Beverly Hills, shit like that. They don't want to live in Europe. It's a fucking pit over there. They can't grow nothing. So what they do, they live here. They took our land. Now they're dwelling here. Okay, all right. So they have deceived you. All right, your allies, Japan, they have been deceiving you. You think they forgot about what the United States did to them? Them two atomic bombs? No, they haven't forgot. And North Korea, what are they doing? They fucking said they ready. They had a big ass parade talking about, bring it on, America. We ready to shoot these nukes on your ass. All right? You Americans are done. Esau is done. Okay? All right? Bear with me. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Shall I not in that day, said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, even destroy the wise men out of Edom and understanding out of the mount of Esau? Esau, you gonna get fucked up, man. The Most High. So see, Esau, that's you, so-called white people, man. That proud, that man, this is you to a T, man. Okay? And the mighty men of Teman shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. Verse 10. From verse 10, this is right here, watch this. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, that's right, for you, what you did to us here, all right, which and you still do to us to this day. How the conquistadores came, Christopher Columbus, and then you brought the so-called Negroes over here on slave ships, Atlantic slave trade. And now, all the lynchings and all that. Hey, just watch Goodbye Uncle Tom. The Django. 12 Days of Slavery. Oh, I think that's what it's called. Okay? Watch those movies. That's that violence against your brother Jacob. You Israelites that don't want to get right. You want to join hand in hand with your enemy that did all that crazy. Just watch Goodbye Uncle Tom. And if that shit don't get you upset, then you just a fucking sucker, man. You're a coward. Surely oppression make a wise man mad. Okay, it should make you pissed off. But it's balanced. We understand that the Lord we're in this condition because we have sinned and we will bear a cross. So we're patiently waiting to put us in captivity. Okay? And to rule over our oppressors. Alright? With a rod of iron. Alright, you damn devils. Alright? For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captives his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem. Even thou wast waste as one of them, Salakia. But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger. Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. Yeah, race it, all right, to the foundation thereof. All right, you talking shit when the Babylonians and shit, all right, came through, and still to this day, all right, you still talk shit about us. You look at us and you mock at us and you hiss, and you know the rest of you nations too, though. Okay, all right. Thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. Yeah, all this shit, you just fucked with us, man. Always fucking with us. All you nations always fucking with us, man. But Esau, you're the target, man. Okay? You starting out with you Rockefellers and you Rothschilds, your banking elites. That you are the ones that gonna pay. You are gonna be the first crops of slaves, man. You're not gonna perish. You're gonna be. See, that's how the Lord got it. That He's gonna preserve you to get put in slavery. So you pretty much build those bunkers. The Lord put the spirit on you to build those bunkers so you can survive and be the first crops of slavery. Not to survive and be free. Hey, the man's goings are of the Lord. Who can know it? Okay? Alright? You know, roughly paraphrasing. Reading on. Bear with me. Verse 14. Neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape. Neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress. Shit, Esau, even the ones that escaped, you turned in, you fucking devil, man. Alright? You damn devils, man. Alright? For the day of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. You see, as thou hast done, there shall be done unto thee. Esau, so Esau still got, he's still around. He's got to pay. Okay? He's got to pay. Alright? Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. Yeah, you reap what you sow. Okay? For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, Israel. Alright, holy mountain is Israel. So shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. Yeah, Esau, man. Okay, I'm gonna read that again. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. Okay, you're gonna be done away with, and the rest of you nations, you gotta pay too for taking part. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. That's right, because when you read the book of Isaiah, bear with me, Isaiah 14, okay, it says, and we shall rule over our oppressors, and we're going to take them captives whose captives they were. Okay? Alright? Alright? And the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. Yeah, we're taking everything back. All the gold, silver. Okay? Hey, the Lord said, ask of me, and I'll give you the heathen for their inheritance. Okay? And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. Alright? And you're going to get burnt up, man. All right, after 1,000 years, you gonna get burnt up. Okay, and they shall kindle in them and devour Salakia, and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. For the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua has spoken it. So this is a future prophecy that's going to happen. And we're going to read that in the book of Isaiah right now. And they, out of thy Salakia, now, yeah, let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go to Isaiah 6:63. Let's go to Isaiah. All right. Because they got to pay. First, let's get Isaiah. Okay. Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14. Okay. Isaiah 14. Is the book of Isaiah chapter 14 verse 1. For the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. We're going back to our own land, okay? Israel, the 12 tribes. The strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. The strangers, meaning the Israelites that are in a Gentile state of mind, they're going to join, cleave on. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, the other nations, okay? And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So this is a future prophecy, okay? This has not happened yet. And who's been oppressing us? Okay, who's been oppressing us for this long ass time? Who stole this land for the indigenous people, our ancestors? You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Who stole this land from us? Because this is your land too, you so-called Negroes. Because we all brothers, man. Mi casa, su casa. Okay, so who stole this land? Okay? Who's been oppressing us? Who are we going to rule over that we've been being oppressed by? The so-called white man and the rest of the nations that come over here and prosper in our own land. They don't speak nothing of English, and then they can get a fucking visa and when it expand of fucking three months, 6 months, a year tops. Okay, while it'll take a Israelite 25 years. And I know that because I got family. Man, one of my uncles, okay, took him 25 years to get a fucking visa. And this is his land. You tell me, come on, who's being oppressed? All right, who's living in the ghettos? Who's got to work 9 to 5 for the bare minimum? Who's out in the fields over there in Bakersfield and by Fresno and picking them strawberries, right? Y'all like making movies and shit talking about bend and scoop, which is fucking funny, but it's true. But you fucking devils, man. They're just like the Mexicans, bend and scoop. Then you can move your way up to the bananas. You fucking devils, man. You fucking devils, man. That shit is crazy, and you Israelites are okay with it. That shit is crazy, man. Man, we're ready to put you devils in slavery. Bend and scoop, devils. We're gonna make you bend and scoop. You fucking devils. Alright? Bend and scoop like the Mexicans, you fucking. We're gonna be like bend and scoop, Esau. Alright, like the rest of the heathens are bending and scooping, you lazy motherfuckers. You never worked a day in your life. And when we see you at work, you could barely go pick up a fucking spray bottle and shit, and your ass is already dying. You know? But reading on. Alright? Alright, but that's it on that through the spirit. Now let's hit Isaiah, okay? 63. Alright? As the book of Isaiah, chapter 63, verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with thine garments from Basra? That's right. So this is talking about Esau, Edom. Esau is Edom, okay? Alright? And it's saying, who is this that cometh from Edom? Okay? With dyed garments from Basra, that will be the capital of Edom. And their modern day capital is here in America. Okay? This is their main dwelling place. Alright? Esau. He's got all his fucking mansions here and all kinds of crazy shit going on here. Alright? All kinds of fucking sacrifices over there in Bohemian Grove and Skull and Bones and you fucking shit, all that crazy shit that goes in them college fucking orgies and fucking dorm rooms and man, it's just nothing but fucking wickedness. Okay, so this is the Lord. Okay, this is talking about the Lord. Okay, when they, when he bring judgment upon Edom. Okay, all right. But it's not literal through the Spirit. Okay, but twofold. Okay, because he is gonna come and he's gonna do his thing, but the angels are gonna get busy. All right, he's gonna have his men. Okay, because he said, hey, we're hunters, we're fishers right now, but soon we're gonna be turned into hunters. We're gonna start hunting you wicked ass people very soon, man. Lord's will, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Get that spiritual power with my brothers. And we're gonna get busy on 2/3. Okay, all right. I myself, through the Spirit, Lord's will, I already got a kind of, Lord's will. That's why I say Lord's will. Let His will be done, though. But hey, man, Lord's will, I get that spiritual power. I'm going after you fucking cartels over there, man. Okay, I'm going all that crazy shit you fucking cartels been doing over there. Hey, hey, man. Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushai coming. Lord's will, He give me that power. I'm coming. Okay, through the Spirit, man. I say that through the Spirit, man. As a man, I'm ready to get busy on Esau and 2/3 of our people, man. Through the Spirit, man. All right, my spirit ready to, man, get just through the Spirit, man. If brothers can perceive, man. But reading on, this that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak righteousness, mighty to save. That's right, to deliver. Yahweh Shai, He the deliverer, He the savior. Okay, so this is talking about the Lord traveling in the greatness of His strength. And what's the greatness of His strength? The chariot, okay, that He's gonna come in. All right, and the angels and His powers, His new angelic man, His man. You people are Esau, you're done. So what is this talking about? This hasn't happened yet. Has the Lord came back yet? Okay, to bring judgment upon Edom? No. So this is, Esau is still around, and the Lord is gonna bring judgment upon Edom. That's who He's gonna get at. That's who's his enemy. Okay, he that is my enemy. Okay, hey, I hate Yahweh Shem Yahushai's enemies, man. Okay, I hate them straight up. All right. What's that scripture through the Spirit? I hate them that hate me, that hate you, Yahweh Shem Yahushai Salakia. Okay. When King David, all right, I hate them that hate thee, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay. Why? Because they hate righteousness. So hey, do you know? Let judgment come upon you. Okay, let judgment come upon you. You want to be wicked and live in wickedness with Esau? Let judgment come upon you. Let the Lord come upon you and bring judgment. Okay, like I'm reading right now. All right, because he's coming with righteousness, mighty to save His elect. Lord's will, we be part of that number, man. Verse 2. Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments are like him that trod in the wine fat. That's right, trod in the wine fat. Because when you make wine, you stomp on grapes. So, that it looks like he was been stomping on grapes. Okay, I have trod in the wine press alone. You see, So he's gonna get busy. Okay. And of the people there was none with me, for I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my remnant. Yeah, there's a lot of death and destruction. That's what that's talking about. He's gonna bring judgment. He's coming to bring judgment. Okay, all right. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeem is come. All right, hey, see, that's the Lord. That's a prophecy. So Esau's still around. So what are you guys talking about? Esau's not around, man. Okay, Esau is still around, and it's the so-called white man. Okay, so why is Isaiah saying this? Why is the Lord saying this through the Spirit? Okay, why is the Lord saying this through the Spirit, man? Okay, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeem is come. And I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore my own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me. And I will tread down the people in my anger, and make them drunk in my fury. I will bring down their strength to the earth. Okay? Hey, Esau, your military is gonna get destroyed. Okay? Your pride has totally deceived you, man. Okay? Alright? So Esau, alright, hey, we're at the end of your world. We could get that through the Spirit. Okay? And the Lord is angry at you, man. Alright? And that's, hey, beautiful. Okay? I wouldn't have it any other way. Okay? Why shouldn't the Lord be mad at you? The Most High, you trying to be like Him. Okay? Alright? This guy, I think, let me get this through Spirit. Bear with me, Isaiah, back to Isaiah 14. I must read Isaiah chapter 14, verse 13. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my thrones above the stars of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation of the north, North America, in the sides of the north, Salakia, North America. Okay, all right. And you, when he says in his heart, meaning his mind, he's being proudful. Okay, all right. He's ascending into heaven. He has all them satellite stations. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north, all right, and North America. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Okay, so that's Esau, who's trying to create the Big Bang with that what's that shit called, the CERN. Okay, trying to create a new, you know, you're trying to do some crazy shit, opening up portals and shit. Okay, you got satellites in the heavens. You trying to go to the moon, you trying to go to Mars, you trying to do this, that, you trying to be like the Most High, but you're not. You trying to count people. You GMO foods, genetically modified organism, creating new supposedly foods and getting away with the original that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai perfectly created. That's you trying to be like the Most High. That's Esau. So what are you talking about? Esau's not around, and Esau is the end of your world. Okay, all right. Ended off on this through the Spirit. All right. It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that follow it? That's right. So Ezra is asking the angel, Uriel, hey, when are we gonna see the kingdom starting to manifest? How are we gonna know? Like, are we gonna see some type of signs? You know, when the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is almost here for Israel. Okay, and he's gonna answer, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. Okay, so Esau is the end of this wicked ass society, so he's still around, and we got next. Okay, the Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is gonna rule forever, man, an everlasting kingdom that's not gonna perish or have no wickedness. If y'all try to plot some shit, that you don't even try it, man. Well, you know what? Try it so we can have some fun with y'all. Okay? Do you know? We might just put in your spiritual chat because we're gonna be, you know, we're not gonna be bored, you know, but just to, you know, just because we want to fuck with you. All right? Just like Esau, he just like fucking with us in slavery. We're gonna do the same thing to you. Okay? So get ready. All right? So hey, man, with that, Lord's will, you know, this lesson was edifying and, you know, uplifting to brothers, sisters, you know. All right? You know, give all praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rukakadash. All right? Hey, man, you know, brothers, stay strong. We almost about this bitch. Esau is done. All right, America's falling apart. Everybody's just confused. They don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay, you know, wars and rumors of wars. Okay, signs in the heavens. The Most High Yahweh Shem Shai is pouring out His Spirit upon all flesh. Brothers and sisters is having dreams. They childrens and, you know, the heathen. Okay, this place is done. All right, so there is no another 5, 10, 20. Nah, fuck that. Okay, Lord's will by the end by this December. Okay, because Esau, you know, he said he's gonna do away with the dollar bill and bring in that, you know what, all right, that RFID chip, that mark of the beast, man. All right, that MOTB. All right, so you dummies that don't want to hearken unto the Lord, just get ready for the destruction that's coming. Okay, because the famine of the word is coming. Okay, Ezekiel 33 verse 33. Then shalt thou know that a prophet have been among them. Okay, through the Spirit. Until next time, hey man, I say shalom, man, shalom.